Hello, Dr. Justice and wonderful classmates. For those of you who do not know me, I am Suzanne Ensmann, and I do go by Suzanne. I am from New York, but was transplanted to Florida when I was about 16, just a few years ago. I've been employed with Indian River State College since 1997 as Director of Program Effectiveness of the Adult Education Program currently, but I've also been an adjunct for the college since then, teaching student success, college computing, and technology and education to future teachers. This has been my favorite part of my job. The degree I am working on is my EDD in Educational Technology Leadership. My goal for that degree is to get a full-time online teaching or instructional design position so I may move to the Tampa-St. Pete area and travel. That's in Florida for those of you who don't know. With a flexible schedule and the ability to travel, I would also then be able to educate by speaking nationally on the need for change regarding consistency of the rights afforded to children. Regarding my favorite game, well, if you'd asked me about a few weeks ago, I probably would have said anything athletic. But having the opportunity to play this game in Bulgaria recently, a friend introduced me to an app designed by Ellen DeGeneres called Heads Up. Essentially, it's a digital form of charades. You place it on your head and the word pops up, and instead of one person acting out and everyone else guessing, the person holding the app to their head is the one who's actually guessing while everyone acts out the word or the phrase. And then it's video recorded, so it's a lot of laughs and a lot of fun. A board game version of this we've also been playing here in Homosassa for the week while we're scallop diving is called Gestures. That's brought lots of fun to the family also this week. Highly recommend both those games. I teach about and encourage my future student teachers to use game simulations in my technology and education class. I do it in my adult education program also, but I can directly affect my student teachers in my technology and education class. And I have them play some games such as Do I Have a Right by iCivics to begin to see the benefits of gaming in education. I preach that they must play to learn. iCivics are digital resources led by Justice Sandra Day O'Connor to engage students in civics and teach them about our government in a fun environment, aka games, right? I sit on the iCivics Teacher Council as I believe there's a reason for everything, and I believe in education through games. Since I'm an open book, I have to dig for something that most people don't know about me. Let's see. I think you should know by now that I love to dance and do anything athletic. And if you're my friend on Facebook, you probably know I have a 104-year-old grandmother. So something you may not know about me is that I have another grandmother turning 100 this year. This one's the 104-year-old one, and this one's turning 100 in October. Oh, all right. Some of you know that already. How about I have a college roommate this year who just became single again, so she's been drafting me along with her as she's a movie producer and has been producing movies all over the world. So just recently, she put me in as an extra in her movie, and it's called Albion: The Rise of the Danon. The very funny fact that the little people know about me is that she stripped me of all my makeup, basically making me look like a cave woman here for my big debut as a movie star. On the right-hand side, you'll see me with John Cleese. He's in the movie also. Highly recommend this wholesome family movie called Albion, due to come out next summer, about a little girl and a Frisian horse. Well, and since I don't play video games, in answer to the question about who I would be if I was a video character, I drafted the assistance of my family for this one. They said I would be Zelda, the Princess Warrior. The New York accent came out there, sorry. A Nintendo video game character because she's on a mission wielding her weapons to conquer and champion, right? But then I told them, we've been in Homosassa for a week and Crystal River, diving for scallops and diving in the springs. What video character, are there any that dive into the water? And they said, yes, actually, Jill of the Jungle morphs into whatever her surroundings are. So she morphs into a fish. So this week, I would say that I'm probably Jill of the Jungle. Honestly, my son had a hard time picking characters for me because he said the females were mostly portrayed as slutty or damsels in distress. So we might want to think of that as and consider that for future designs and selections of games for our students. As for me and you, I'm looking forward to the next steps in this class and learning more about games and simulations. Thanks, Dr. Justice, for the opportunity.